Hi Pisces, I'm Yonjo with Truth is Change Tarot, and I'm here to do your November Taroscope. So let's get started. Oh, I want to say thanks for everybody who has liked and subscribed to my videos, and commented and made comments, and yeah, thank you. So let's get started. So your overall message is message, obfuscate, and simplicity. So the first thing I'm getting, is communicating more complicated than it needs to be. Communication is more complicated than it needs to be. And that's kind of like the overall way that either you're engaging with people or people are engaging with you. Is that, I mean, the word obfuscate means things being kind of hidden. So the way I'm interpreting it or getting the information is that the way you're communicating, the way that messages are being received are more complicated than it needs to be, and just to keep it simple. Yeah, so I'm probably the overall theme is just communication and addressing communication. Or it might be a specific message that you get that kind of like confuses you and you're overanalyzing it, but really it's just very simple. So, all right, so let's move on to the love portion. So for singles, you have 7 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. So 7 of Swords has to do with deception, illusions as well. So I think it goes back to this obfuscate card. In a sense of, well, the Swords cards all have to do with thoughts. It has to do with, I mean, all the cards have to do with messages, but this particularly has to do with thoughts. And it's connected to the signs of Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. But I think right now, this, like I was saying, things are more complicated than it needs to be in the way that either you're communicating or thinking about things. It's like, I won't say you're deceiving yourself. I think it's just like very, things are more tricky than they actually are. Things appear to be more tricky than they actually are. And I think it's saying to like let this go. I'm gonna pull another card. Yeah. So to clarify the situation, you have the Devil card. So yeah, so there's like this obsession with trying to find out or hide. What is it in particular? Okay, 4 of Cups in the reverse to clarify the 4 of Pentacles. Or yeah, in the reverse. So I think you're trying to either hide or feel like something is being hidden, particularly from you, in terms of a love opportunity or just like a connection, and you're kind of obsessing over it, or you're hiding something and you're obsessing over how you can keep it hidden. But like I said earlier, keep it simple. It doesn't need to be that complicated. Yeah, that's basically the pretty straightforward situation here. Like a lot of, especially with this Devil card, it has to do with hidden, hiding shit. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So we're gonna get to the advice part later, but that's kind of sounds a little bit messy. So with the couples, you have the 7 of Wands in the reverse and the King of Swords. You can see here. Yeah, hold them up a little bit too short. So 7 of Wands has to do with being defensive. with it in the reverse, Seven of Wands in the reverse has to do with kind of letting your guard down. And the way to do that, again, is through this communication. Let me see. So to clarify the Seven of Wands, you have, reverse, you have the Six of Wands. So maybe there's a dynamic in your relationship where it's like one of the things that's kind of blocking you from lowering your defenses and being vulnerable is this kind of pride. It's this pride, and it's kind of another card. Okay, yeah, you have a lot of Cups cards here. I mean, you're a Pisces, so you're water energy, so definitely that makes sense because you're going to be on your feelings. But I think what is kind of either you're experiencing with your partner, or you're experiencing in the way you're engaging with your partner, there's this kind of release of defensiveness, but it's made more difficult because of this pride. And with the King of Swords connected to it, either your partner or yourself, there's a dynamic where a person in the relationship is engaging in a kind of like a cold, what appears to be a really cold manner, but it's connected to this Five of Cups card in the reverse, which has to do with releasing regret. Let me pull one more card. Yeah, so you have the Page of Pentacles to kind of add to the story here. It's yeah, it's trying to release this regret, but it's happening in a very slow way, in the sense of like it's an ongoing conversation. So understand that this dynamic isn't something you can address right away. It's just something to be aware of, especially during November, but it's something that y'all are going to be working on. And it's going to, like, I guess, peek its head during this month, and it's something that is not going to go away right away. It's going to be ongoing conversations specifically around this issue of pride and this issue of trying to release regret. But understand that it's a slower, sorry, my cat is being weird. It's going to be a slower progression than, so you were able to actually cultivate this. And the Page of Pentacles, the page has to do with messages too. So again, watch out for that communication. Keep it simple. All right, so let's move on to the career. So first card you have is the Page of, the Five of Pentacles. Then the Father of Cups, also known as the King of Cups, and the Mother of Wands, my favorite card. Because it's a Leo. I trust the fire signs. Anyways, it's my signifier. I probably said that a billion times. So, someone definitely feels left out in the cold. And because it's right next to this King of Cups energy, it might be you. And this is your work and passion situation. So maybe you kind of feel like the outsider of this project, or you feel like you can't get to the tools that you need to complete, to like work on this project. I'm gonna pull two cards. So the two cards I pulled are really great cards. The Three of Pentacles and the Sun card. So yeah, so it definitely has to do with building a foundation of a project, feeling left out, but really, really what's gonna happen, really what the situation is illuminating, because it's Three of Wands, is this kind of connection between this water energy and this fire energy. The dynamics, it's like something is being exposed because of the the Sun card here is right over the Father of Wands and the Father of Cups and the Mother of Wands here. You can see, oops. A dynamic is being exposed. Again, it probably has to do with the communication I was referring to, but it's in a good way here. It's a good way. It's something that is going to help you. Oh my God. Donut, no. Go away. Sorry, see, I told you my cat is being rude. You got a little treat there. So yeah, so there's going to be some sort of communication that happens where you're going to talk to this Mother of Wands energy, and tell them, please tell them, communication is important, how you feel, like you feel left out, and how this project is manifesting, how it's being built. And it will be very positive illumination. It's not going to be messy, you know. It doesn't have to be messy. But just explain to this person that either someone explained to you or you explain to someone. But either way, this dynamic is going to be exposed and it's going to be really great. So this will help you manifest your project. No more cards. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, let's move on to the community and spirituality part of your week. So we have the 5 of Crystals, the Fool card, also known as a child card in this deck, and the Ace of Wands in the reverse here. Right off the bat, there's some sort of conflict or uncertainty around a new beginning, and it's making things very stalled and making you lose your passion and energy into it. So maybe to take a couple steps back, I think, yeah, I mean, like I said, you have a confusion about whether or not to take this risk. I definitely think it's going to say you should take this risk, you should move forward. Otherwise, you're going to get to a place where you kind of lose your energy, or at least lose your momentum. Yeah, either that too, or you just feel this internal conflict around how you feel about new beginnings or changes too. And I'm gonna pull, yeah, so 9 of Wands in the reverse to clarify this situation, or 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, or 9 of Worlds, also known as the Harvest card. You can see too. Like I said, it's like addressing a mindset in terms of, and connect. I mean, like I always try to connect this back to how you connect with the universe, your higher purpose, and community. So I think it really has to do with figuring out how addressing changes, addressing kind of clean slate experiences, and how to internalize that and move that towards something that could be abundant for you. It doesn't stagnate you and make your energy go towards something that does not serve you. So with the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, I mean, it has to do with this self-sufficiency and abundancy. So I think what is blocking you from addressing this new beginning and even almost internalizing this kind of energy is this self-sufficiency and kind of dependence on yourself, I guess. Yeah. One more card? Yeah. All right, so let's go to the advice part of your reading. So first one is, I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. It's a very beautiful card. Collaboration brings more sweetness into my life and into the world. See here. Play is a pathway to joy. So definitely with this collaboration, when I was speaking about your work situation here, very important. Collaboration is very crucial. You're aware of that, which is why you're going to take the initiative to communicate to this person this dynamic so you can move forward and, you know, thrive off of their energy. Wand's energy is very, you know, creative, passionate, motivated. So I think you'll be able to kind of like collaborate and move forward in that way. Because the Sun card is like a very, very powerful card. So this connection can be manifested and harvest things in a very powerful way. I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. I think that will connect back to like this sort of love situations where it's like with the Page of Pentacles here, understanding this is an ongoing situation, and you can't always speed those situations up. So yeah, I'm gonna read the meaning of that because I think it'll be really helpful. All right. From the moment we leave the womb, we journey through many life cycles and transform along the way. Growth is a natural process and change is inevitable. You're going through metamorphosis and expanding with increasing beauty. Honor your growth and allow a joyful lightness to enter your journey. Butterfly has arrived as a symbol of grace, joy, flight, and transformation. She's a messenger, fluttering about with alluring lightness and expressive color. From a slow-moving caterpillar, to a tightly wound cocoon, and to an exquisite butterfly in the sky. She does not deny the natural process of her evolution. It's what makes her so incredibly special. Butterfly is here to remind you that you're on the right track to becoming an expression of your highest self. Have patience with your process. It's very beautiful. And I also add, like it said in there, joy and play, taking things a little bit more lightly. Like I said, simplicity, keep it simple and keep it playful. All right, so that's your reading. Thanks for watching, and if you like a personal reading with me, email me at truthexchangetarot@gmail.com, and yeah, and follow me on Instagram. All right, again, truthexchange@tarot. That's what my Instagram is. Anyways, yeah, blessings.